What is going on today, H-Town Nation? It's your boy, Anthony Hardwick, back with another video. And today, we are here to talk about the unfortunate shooting of Chris Boyd, the Jets' star. Well, not really star, I don't know. I haven't seen him play since he was on Houston. Nah, that's why that name may sound familiar to you folks out there. And yes, I will be reading off a script because I will not get right details if I just speak off the top of my dome. So, here's what we know so far. Early Sunday morning in Midtown Manhattan, police responded to a shooting outside a restaurant on West 38th Street. When they arrived, they found New York Jets cornerback Chris Boyd with a gunshot wound to the abdomen. He was taken to Bellevue Hospital and is currently listed in critical but stable condition, which means that his vitals are not good, but they are stable. Reports of the incident started as some sort of dispute outside the building. The shooter fled the scene before the police arrived, and investigators are still searching for a suspect. As of now, there have been no arrests made and no confirmed motive. This is served as a... Oh wait, no, that's a different incident. Never mind. See, that's why I'm reading off a script. At the time of the shooting, Boyd was not active on the Jets roster due to a shoulder injury that placed him on injured reserve earlier this year. Now, here is why this matters and may hit Texans fans really hard. Before signing with the Jets in March, Boyd had spent some time with the Texans. Houston fans may remember him as a high-energy special teams player and a depth piece in the secondary. His NFL journey has taken him from Texas to Minnesota, then Arizona, then Houston, and now New York / New Jersey, because the Jets play in New Jersey. For the people around H-Town, this story hits a little closer because he was a part of this organization's orbit. Even short-term Texans players become familiar faces in the broader Houston football community. So hearing about him in a situation like this naturally lands heavily. Now we go into the larger impact of this. The football impact is there, but the human impact is even bigger. The 29-year-old athlete, in the middle of trying to work back from an injury, suddenly faces a life-threatening situation off the field. It's a reminder that real life can change things far quicker than any play or roster move. For teammates, both his old ones in Houston and his current ones in New York, this kind of event shakes a locker room. It brings up a concern about safety, support systems, and how organizations handle crises. That's not spelled right. Involving crises. That's definitely not spelled right, but it is what it is. Involving their players. This kind of moment also highlights how unpredictable things can become for athletes outside the stadium. Even with resources, security awareness, and structured schedules, they're still living everyday lives where conflict and violence can appear out of nowhere. Now, what comes next? Everyone will be watching for updates from Bellevue Hospital as doctors continue treating him. For now, critical but stable is the official word. The investigation is ongoing, and police are asking for information from anyone who may have been in the area that night. Until more comes out, the timeline and motive behind the shooting remain unclear. For Houston listeners, this is a moment to show support for someone you care about, for someone... I messed that up. Sorry. This is a moment to show support for someone who spent part of his career here, whether through messages online, community discussions, or simply keeping him and his family in your thoughts and prayers. My closing thoughts: this is one of those episodes where football takes a back seat. The focus is on Boyd's recovery and hoping he gets the medical care and support he needs. As updates come in, we'll break them down and talk through how the situation develops from both a personal and a league-wide standpoint. Yeah, so this has been a very sad day in the NFL. That is all I have today. Ramblin about H-Town will probably be seeing more uploads and possibly more live streams, but that's for... Actually, no, I'll do it now. I am bringing my commentary live streams to YouTube Live. Yes, that is true. I have said that on my Facebook since my recent Facebook suspension made me think about that, and I have now made the decision to move my live streams over to YouTube. And which also means that YouTube will also be seeing more podcast episodes. And yeah. So, that is all I have today for you people. Please like and subscribe. And have a great rest of your night, day, whenever you are watching this. Have a good rest of your day, night, whenever you're watching. I already said that. Anthony, signing off.